a little bit more difficult, but I don't think that it will be much difficult. Let's start it. Okay. Write the following code in your editor below. Okay. A class named arithmetic. So we need an arithmetic class, right? Class. We shouldn't write the public class because it's in the same file. Therefore, we don't need to use the public class, public access modifier. Yeah. Okay, we have the arithmetic class with a method named add. There will be and add. I think that takes two integers as parameters and returns an integer. Okay, then public, it should return an integer. So the type of the method should be integer, and the name of the method is going to be add, right? And it will take in two integers. So integer a and integer b, and it will return what's the sum of the two integers. So this is a plus b. Alright, we have completed this arithmetic class. So I think it wants a class named adder that inherits. Okay, we need a class that name is adder and it extends the arithmetic class. So what does it contain? Adder inherits from a subclass named arithmetic class. Okay, this class is going to be empty. And input format, you are not responsible for reading any input from okay, the terminal will not give any inputs for us, so we are just going to print out things. What does it want? We are not submission by calling the add method on an add object and passing. Okay, we need an adder class type so that we can code test your submission by calling the add. Alright, there will be an inner class which will call this part and will give the required inputs. So the only thing I should do is calling an adder object and passing it into integer. Okay, let's create our first object of adder class. So you are not responsible for printing anything. Your add method must return the sum of the. Well, actually, there are some outputs, so we should give some inputs. Let's give an input of a, for example. Integer a should be equal to Alright, I think there are three outputs, therefore I think we should have 4 parameters. Okay, and in order to get 42, we can give this to a 32, and another variable can be 10, which is 32 plus 10 is 42. Integer c is equal to we can make this 3 because 3 plus 10 is 13. integer d is equal to 20 minus 3 is going to be 17. Alright, so we are going to print out this my super class is arithmetic. How is it going to happen? System out dot print should be ln. My super class is, let's copy this part. My super class is, we can get this information of adder class. What is the super class of the adder? It's arithmetic, right? So how can we get this? Adder dot, there will be a method inside inside the adder, which is called get class, which will bring us the name of the class. And there is a get superclass also. Which superclass? What is the superclass of the adder? Okay, we didn't say adder, right? Add a class named adder. Then it should be adder, right? Adder dot class, and it will get a super class, which is an arithmetic, right? Super class. Super class, it was, I think, small case. So the name of the super class is, how can we get? We get the name super class. So it is get name, and that's it. It will print out the name of the super class of the other class. So let's print out this part as well. System.out.print ln, and we will get an adder dot this object adder dot add to both of this a and b. After that, we can add a space, then continue with the b and c, add b and c. Let's add a space as well, and finally we will add c and d, so that we can have 3 outputs as shown here. It's c plus d, right? So I think that should work. What did we do so far? We created 2 classes. One of them is arithmetic, and which includes an add method inside of it. So it will return this add method. It will return a plus b, which takes 2 integers and sums the both of the integers and returns a plus b. And after that, we create an adder class which extends the arithmetic, and it is empty. It is empty, but we know that it inherits this method inside the adder as well. So at first it wants us to name the superclass of this adder. So we can find the superclass of adder by getting the adder.get class. This brings the name of the class. If we get the superclass of the adder, then we get the name of it. We can get the name of arithmetic here. Yeah. Finally, we try to get this part. It says you don't have to write any inputs. However, there is no provided input here. Therefore, I decided to give it by myself. So let's run it. Let's check it out. Okay, it returned an error, and there is something, and there's something wrong with the syntax. Okay, I have added one more dot. So I think there was another problem, which is I think I have forgotten something. Not here, get name. Okay, it looks like I have added dot add. So which line is it? No, I think it's correct. Wait, let's run it again. Okay, it says congratulations. Okay, it passed. Let's submit it. Okay, it's there's only one test actually, so it passed already.